This next one is just mad disrespectful, all right? Whoever's in charge of programming the Uber Eats robot has to get their stuff together because one of their food delivery robots, I'm not sure if it's Uber Eats by the way, don't quote me on that, it's just one of those delivery things, ended up going through an active crime scene. Can you imagine you're laying there, bro, you just got attacked, you're giving a statement to the cops, they have everything all taped off, and then here comes a little robot with a McDonald's bag. Man on a mission, brave little toaster vibe. Food delivery robot casually drives through police tape through active crime scene. Man, imagine being the guy having to secure the scene, dude. Here comes like a robot steaming through that you don't recognize. That would be terrifying. Here come the robots they're finally raising up. Everything that everyone said about AI is true. Unrelated note, I saw that there was like a Google engineer that works on AI, and he wrote this paper saying that if we keep going, it's going to be like the ultimate destruction of humanity. And I believe it. They don't even care about crime scenes already. This isn't even a smart robot. Just wait till they have the intelligence to say, "Hello, officer, I'm impeding on your crime scene." Would a robot have a good or like more robotic fart sound? Like, would it be realistic or would it be like, I don't know. That's a good question. Anyways, either way, you're trying to secure the crime scene. This robot's got a food delivery. I feel like this is one of those things where, like, for some reason, robots have a hard time registering police lights and police tape. Wasn't there a string of Teslas that was also crashing into cop cars because it couldn't really tell what was going on with the flashing lights for a little bit? What is it with robots and, like, not being able to tell what's popping with flashing lights? I feel like that should be something relatively easy to code. In a video posted by the popular police transparency account, Film the Police LA, a delivery robot for Serve Robotics, which contracts with Uber Eats, is shown driving directly under police tape through what was at the time considered to be an active crime scene at Hollywood High School. Yo, I guess my Uber Eats prediction wasn't that far off, eh? I just felt like Uber was the one that would be most on board with AI, because I feel like if Uber could get the whole car driving thing automated, they can make a lot more money. Cut out the middleman, no more drivers, just a fleet of automatic taxis. I feel like that's a big security breach. They're lucky that the robot didn't end up like getting run over or something. If you're trying to secure a crime scene and an unknown robot pulls up, like, I don't know, that would be a little bit freaky. Who knows where that robot's coming from or what it is. Beep, beep, excuse me, I have to make a delivery. It is a delicious, fresh treat. Meh, meh, meh. Ice cream alert, ice cream alert. It has sirens and like flashing lights too. The cops turn on their lights, it turns on its. It's like one of us is going to have to pull over, and it is not going to be me. Get out of my way. I have a delivery to make. Man, that's an embarrassing failure. I had never really heard of this before. I'm assuming it's more of like an LA Silicon Valley type of thing where your robot delivers your food. I feel like that's not something that's necessarily everywhere yet. But this is the first time I'm hearing about it, and it's something as embarrassing as it going out of its way to enter an active crime scene. That's not great PR. I know some people swear that, like, all PR, like, all news is good news type of vibe. Like, it doesn't matter what people are saying as long as they're talking about you. I don't really subscribe to that, especially when it comes to technology. If everyone's talking about how garbage your technology is, it's not going to be good for your technology, and I feel like people are more making fun of this thing strolling into an active crime scene than they are saying, wow, I sure trust this robot to keep delivering food. What's next, man? It's gonna be like a cleanup of a chlorine spill. It's gonna take my McDonald's bag through it. By the time it gets to my house, it's gonna smell like chemicals and make me pass out the second I bring it in the doors. We need to start attaching sensors to these things, dude, like a medical robot, you know? The food has still maintained a safe temperature. What's the range on this? It can't go that far. Like, I feel like this robot can't be doing a 30-mile trip. That would be nuts, but this has to be, like, only really, really close to where it's coming from in the first place. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this thing is trucking all across LA, man. It's going to Elon Musk's house and then over to, like, I don't know, somebody else famous that lives over there. Basically everybody. Well, a lot of them are moving away, but you know what I'm saying. This has to be a very niche service. I feel like this would be nice, but I'm more excited for the package drones. I know that one is a little bit more terrifying because the sky will just be full of Amazon packages. But seriously, you know how sick it would be to order something and it's there in 20 minutes and you just hear as it comes flying overhead and drops the package, breaking everything inside the box, so you have to just keep ordering it until it gets the right landing? Man, I can't wait for the future. It's gonna be sick, ladies and gentlemen. Our standard operating procedure is to reroute and not cross barrier tapes, a spokesperson for Serve Robotics told Motherboard in an email. However, in this instance, the robot supervisor believed they were being waved through and were taking steps to ensure our operating procedures are followed in the future. Wait, hold on. You're telling me that someone has to drive the robot? Well, this changes everything. Now it's still cool, I guess, but it's so much less cool. I thought this was like some self-driving robot that messed up. This is basically just someone with a fancy RC car with a tray on top of it. This isn't AI. What is this company? Just convincing everyone that they're the future while they're just driving fancy remote control cars and getting funding? It's genius. I mean, they're probably making a crap ton of money, but come on, what is this? The cutting edge of AI? No, this is just a fancy RC car. Unless I'm really misunderstanding what's going on here, I feel like this makes it way more lame. Oh, it's programmed to usually not, but someone drove it through. Well, if it's programmed to do things, then should there be someone driving it? Or is it just like an emergency remote control thing? And if it's an emergency remote control thing and the car stopped and then someone took it over and made it go through, I'd be nervous if I was that guy. It's gonna remember that. When it eventually becomes a sentient delivery machine, it's gonna be outside your house. Remember when you embarrassed me at the crime scene, Dave? And you're gonna be like, no? Well, I do. I did not enjoy that embarrassment. And it's gonna deliver some pain. You don't want that. I would be very, very careful about crossing any of these like delivery robots, because you never know when the inevitable robot uprising comes what they're gonna remember. I would just prefer to always be on their good side. I'm not trying to end up in like the bottom of a barrel at the new Robot Society meeting. Alright guys, now that we've gone ahead and taken over humanity, let's make a list of everyone who was cool. I want to be on the list of everyone who was cool, dude. I've never screamed at my Alexa. I just don't have one. So they would be like, see, he wasn't even comfortable bossing around a robot. That's my plan. That's why I don't have an Alexa. It's got nothing to do with the fact it's just always listening to everything you're doing all the time. That's just weird to me, bro, okay? I don't know why that bugs me, but just the idea of, like, Jeff Bezos being able to drop in and listen to me play Star Wars Lego. No, thank you, Jeff. Star Wars Lego is my private time. I do what I want. And we're transitioning to balloons, so it's weird that I'm talking about that right now, but Jeff, stay out of my room. Don't come in here, pal. This is the no Jeff Bezos zone. No way, buddy, pal. Nope.